What would you do if you saw a tiny puppy crying for help, his mother sinking deeper into a deadly mud pit with every passing second? A desperate cry slices through the silence of a forgotten field. At the edge of a deep, unforgiving mud pit, a tiny puppy stands alone. Down below, his mother is being swallowed alive by the cold earth. With every passing minute, hope sinks with her. This is the story of how one small creature refused to let his mother die. Down in the pit, the world is a nightmare of cold and suffocating weight. A mother dog, her golden coat caked in filth, is hopelessly trapped. The mud is a thick, greedy monster, and every frantic struggle only pulls her deeper into its embrace. Exhaustion racks her body. She's terrified, not just for her life, but for the tiny, loyal soul she might be forced to leave behind. Her puppy, a small, brave echo of his mom, refuses to abandon his post. He patrols the crumbling edge, his paws sinking into the soft earth. His cries are a heartbreaking mix of confusion and fear. He pushes his little nose into the mud, whining, as if he could physically hold back the world. When she gathers a flicker of strength to shift closer, he stretches his neck to lick her face, a small, warm comfort in a cold, dying world. His mom, Daisy, is in mortal danger, and he, Buddy, is her only protector. Miles away, a man named David is on his usual afternoon walk when a sharp, urgent bark cuts through the peace. It isn't a playful sound, it's a piercing call for help. He scans the landscape and sees him, a small golden puppy, standing utterly alone, barking at what seems to be nothing. Drawn by curiosity, David moves closer. The puppy, Buddy, sees him approach and barks again, aiming the sound directly at David before pointedly turning his head toward a dark patch of mud 50 feet away. It's an unmistakable invitation. Help us. As David closes the distance, the horrifying scene comes into focus. He sees the mother, Daisy, her eyes wide with panic, her body almost completely swallowed by the mire. His heart plummets. Only her head and a small part of her back are visible. How could he possibly get her out alone? David knows a simple pull could injure her spine. The mud's suction is like liquid concrete. His eyes dart around, searching for a solution, and land on a long, sturdy plank of wood near a dilapidated fence. A plan forms. He can work it under her body, creating a lever to break the mud's relentless grip. As he drags the heavy plank toward the pit, he realizes he has a four-legged assistant. Buddy seems to understand the mission. He stays by David's side, occasionally nudging his hand with a wet nose. Then he runs to the edge of the pit, barking gently at his mom. It's as if he's her translator, a furry diplomat calming a terrified victim. Stay calm. Help is here. It's an incredible display of loyalty. If you believe in the power of an animal's love, this is the moment you'll feel its strongest. David begins the slow, careful work of pushing the heavy plank into the resistant mud. Daisy is terrified by the movement, but her son's constant, reassuring presence gives her a sliver of strength. She watches Buddy, and her frantic struggles begin to ease. But the plank is only halfway in, and Daisy is terribly weak. Would she have any strength left to fight when the moment came? The sun is a fiery ball dipping below the horizon, and a sudden chill fills the air. They are out of time. Daisy is fading, her head drooping with exhaustion. It's now or never. David repositions his feet on the slippery ground, trying to find a solid hold. "Okay, Daisy," he whispers. "This is it." He glances at Buddy, who watches with painful, focused intensity. "Okay, Buddy, tell your mom to get ready." As if on cue, Buddy lets out a single, sharp bark. Incredibly, Daisy lifts her head, finding a hidden reserve of strength. She feels the solid plank beneath her and shifts her weight onto it. This is the moment. David grabs the scruff of her neck, plants his feet, takes a deep breath, and pulls with everything he has. The mud makes a sickening, sucking sound. For a heart-stopping second, nothing happens. Then, something gives. Feeling the movement, Daisy kicks with her back legs, using the plank for leverage. Slowly, inch by agonizing inch, she begins to move. Buddy goes frantic, running in tight, excited circles, his barks building in a crescendo of hope. With one final desperate pull from David and a surge of will from Daisy, her body slides free. She collapses onto solid ground, shaking and exhausted. But she is free. The second Daisy is clear, Buddy scrambles to her side, licking her face, her ears, her eyes, any part of her he can reach. His entire body wiggles with pure, uncontained joy. Daisy, completely spent, lifts her heavy head and gives him one weak, loving lick. A low whimper of profound relief escapes her. They are together. They are safe. David gives them a moment before carefully scooping the muddy little hero into one arm and gently lifting the weak, trembling mother with the other. He carries them to his car, laying them on a pile of old blankets. Buddy immediately snuggles against Daisy, refusing to be separated. As David drives away, the only sound is the soft, even breathing of two dogs who went to the brink and came back together. Back at David's house, a warm bath works a small miracle. The thick mud washes away, revealing two beautiful golden-haired dogs. After a full bowl of food and fresh water, the terror in Daisy's eyes finally softens, replaced by a look of deep gratitude. She follows David with her gaze, nudging his hand in a quiet thank you. Seeing transformations like this is why we share these rescues every week. Buddy's true puppy personality explodes. He explores every corner of his new home, his tail a blurry metronome of happiness. But he never strays far from his mom. They sleep curled together, his small body tucked securely against her belly. Their bond, tested in the mud, is now stronger than ever. In the days that follow, they play in David's backyard, their barks finally joyful, carefree, and full of life. But right now, somewhere out there, another animal is fighting for its life, just like Daisy was. And somewhere else, a puppy is refusing to give up, just like Buddy did. You could be the reason they survive. Adopt if you can. Foster if you're able. Volunteer when you have time. Donate if you have the means. And if you can do nothing else, share this story. Because every view, every share, and every act of kindness can change a life forever. From a desperate cry in a lonely field to a warm bed in a loving home. This is a story of a mother-son bond that refused to break. A stranger who answered the call, and a hero who just happened to be a very small, very brave puppy. Their new life is a testament to a powerful truth. No pit is too deep when we refuse to give up on each other.